Hola, buenos dias, good evening, how you doing? Welcome back to episode 10. We reach a milestone in the Soundclash series. So this is the 10th episode with 7 participants. We have this time a very special guest, Exponenshall. And yeah, the sample this week was chosen by Shaun, so you'll hear that now. Okay, so no further ado. Today we have Tak, myself, Shaun, Louis, Tom, TUBLET, OLI JAY, and Exponenshall in the clash. I hope you enjoy it. It's a bit of a longer episode, this one. It's running at just under an hour. So get your popcorn, enjoy the show, and leave a comment below. Oh, and if you haven't already liked and subscribed, then go do it now. So yeah, shout out the subscriber gang. Lock in for a good one. Hope you guys enjoy the show. Welcome everyone back to another Soundclash. I just want to welcome our guest this week. This is Exponenshall. Everyone give him a warm welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, boys. Appreciate it. Pleasure to be here.
Sample today chosen by Shaun. So Shaun, do you want to run us through how you found out, why you chose it?
Completely random. I was just looking through some samples and it just caught my ear, and I thought I really liked it. That might have changed when I started producing with it. But yeah, no, that's it.
What about everyone else? How did everyone else find that?
Under pressure, but first time for everything, isn't there?
Yeah, man.
Didn't like the sample.
The pressure is hard.
So
I did everything with the sample. I like chopped it up, reversed it, did all this shit, and was like, nah, it doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
Just scrapped it and just kept it original. And wasted so much time.
It was like the chords like they lingered just a little bit, so like chopping the little bits off at the end and just making it into like 4 bars. Took a little time, but yeah, I learned the end.
I basically gave up. I couldn't work with that well. I just 3 different segments to keep them all together.
So let's get into the first submission in order that they came in. So that's me this week. We're trying this new thing where we share some of the screens. If you were here last time, you know how it goes down. Right, so share my screen. If you can all see that. So first thing I got was the sample here. I pitched it from the A sharp straight into A, because me and Shaun were making a tune earlier, and we did a very similar thing, and it just happened to work here again. It gave me like such a wider soundscape to work with after that. Chopped the loop a little bit, put a little bit of reverse on it, but mostly kept it the same. Saturated it a bit, put some chorus on it, just made it sound a little more whole. Took some of that fuzz out of it here. And then I sped it up as well and wanted to do some dub stuff straight away. So found some of these and then pan them left and right. And then chopped up this as well. And then the rest of it I'm just gonna let you hear in the So yeah, I got quite a big arrangement out of it, and it flowed quite naturally. It felt quite easy to work on, but let's see how it came out. So I'll stop this. If you're all ready to go to the chat, mute your microphones and listen to my tune. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Yeah, man. Pleasant. That was pleasant. Yeah.
Cheers.
That vocal was awesome. What was that?
Like dub, just a dub man saying like reggae music.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, no, it just seemed to fit.
Solid. Yeah, the vocal was sick when it came in. Really nice.
Cheers.
When I said, yeah, I had a really reggae feel to it.
It was clean, man. I enjoyed it. It was a good vibe. And when the vocal came in, yeah, man, it was good.
Safe. Cheers, man.
No worries.
I don't really add the one line. It was only one line, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I wanted it to add more, but I feel like I liked it a lot. Was it like, did you chop out to just the one line from a verse, or was that like all you were?
No, it's just a one shot from Splice. I just went looking for a vocal, and yeah, I started as soon as I went up to that, and then put the panned like dub shuffles in. I was like, it's a dub tune. And then as soon as I did that like secondary break with like bringing in the atmospherics, like the textures back into it, I was like, all right, I need something like a big vocal clash. And I was running out of time, so I managed to find that and chuck it in. I pitched it down and then I put it back, and yeah.
Try and find like the rest of it that fits with it and make a whole song with it, because I'd listen to that.
So.
Yeah, I agree with that, man. It was nice.
Cheers, man.
Really nice.
I feel like the mix was lacking a bit of bass.
Yeah.
I felt like the high end was quite a bit too like tinny.
Yeah, a bit harsh and high. Yeah.
Right, on to the next one. So next is Sean. If you're ready to share your screen and give us a little bit of a breakdown.
So the original sample is this here. Layered it with like another version of itself, and then like had it playing like that 3 times, and then a change of chord here. So that's how the original sample was used. Past that point, I didn't really use it that much. It comes back in, but it was just literally like a starting texture that I built everything off. It kind of set the tone, even though it didn't really, it's not that prominent. And then I had this like drum break, which I chopped up and then like made like a few versions of. This little guitar thing, which I just made a little loop out of. A few vocal chops. Yeah, and that's pretty much all I'll show you for now, I guess. And yeah. What do you want some more? I don't know.
What automations did you do?
Huh?
What automations did you do?
Like barely any, just some fade out at the end of the tune on the master.
All right, cool. All right, let's jump out and hear your tune. So everyone's ready to go.
Good to go.
3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Bad boy MC.
That's it, man. Remind me of like esky dance kind of vibes.
Oh man, yeah. Cheers. Appreciate that.
Like, you don't even really need vocals on that. Like it's just interesting all the way throughout. Like 1 minute 10 onwards is like my favorite part, and like the change and when all the percussion starts hitting in different times, like the elements are nice.
Yo, the strings.
Yeah.
I wanted to start breakdancing, bro. Somehow, like step up or something. That was hard, bro.
Cheers. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Nah, man, that was sick.
I think the bass
good sound
in the middle
selection as well.
was really badly mixed. Really badly mixed. It was like, it was too loud. Like the bass just came through and it was like, I think it was all clashing at the same time. And I just didn't have time to mix it. But it was alright. So.
Mix sounded good.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
I was pulling that stank face the whole way through, bro.
Good. That was the aim.
Really good energy. Really good energy all the way through.
Good progression. Good variations.
Appreciate it.
All right, sweet. On to the next one. That's Ollie. If you're ready to share your screen, give us a little walkthrough of what you did.
I didn't do much. Yeah, I think this was the sample. I didn't really do anything with it. I tried chopping it up. I tried playing around with it, and then I didn't really get anywhere. And then I just felt like I'd lost a lot of time. So I just looped it a little bit, put some pan and some reverb and things on, EQ'd it, and automated it coming in. And then I basically just spent a bit of time trying to just compose something quite catchy, like a bass. There was a bass and a sub bass, a guitar and a sub bass on an instrument rack, and then tried to make something like that. And then I ran out of time, and I just added loads of random stuff at the end to try and make a track, but it's pretty short.
All right, cool. Let's come out of there and
You'll love it. You'll love it. Don't worry.
all right. So if we're ready to go, 3, 2, 1. Let's listen. Nice. Good vibe.
Yeah, man. I got Massive Attack vibes from that. Yeah. Say Massive Attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I got. It just reminds me of one of their songs. So yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah.
And there's a big one. Big one.
It was like a weird off kilter, but then it was weirdly enjoyable as well at the same time. And also those guitars that you have, it sound really realistic. Was that like a synth plugin, or was that recording?
It's just the default Ableton one of their guitars.
Now I'm deleting FL, man.
Yeah, man. For sure.
Nah, don't disrespect FL like that, bro. Nah, I liked it, bro. I liked it. I think it just, when the drop came in at the end, it just needed a snare, I thought, because you had the kick and the hats. But I suppose it's a different vibe in it, so I don't really know. It's only my preference.
Yeah, man. I think it needed more percussion for sure.
But I know what it's like for time, bro. Trust when Mike comes up with me. But yeah, I liked it, man. I liked it.
Cool, thanks.
You managed to make a good vibe with the sample as like an integral part of that, so it plays well into the challenge. So that's good. It's very good. Right, sweet. Let's move on to the next one. That's Tom. If you're ready to share your screen, Tom, give us a little walkthrough of what you did. That'd be lovely.
Right, boom. So this sample, I tried doing some shit with it at the start, tried playing it in, trying to make it into something a bit like how Ollie did, where he had it kind of driving the track. That's what I tried at first. It failed, so I just made a beat, put a bass line in and stuff like that, and then I just played the sampling to that. So it's actually only a little. This one, it's just little chops of it, really. It's not. It's pretty subtle. That's it, pretty much. A bit of vinyl at the start, crackle. And the drums are up here.
Yeah, man, that's a lot of stuff.
Organisation template kind of thing.
You start off with a starter project. I don't know, a base project that's not just completely nothing.
Yeah, so I have things set up. So I have the drums set up with obviously you know what you're gonna have. You're gonna have a kick, a snare, and a hi hat. So I'll have that. They'll just be empty clips, and then I'll have the reverb sends already set up, so I can just drop stuff in. So I've got a short reverb there. The group that'll already be set up. Do you know what I mean? So all the reverbs are set up and everything like that.
That makes it efficient. Nice.
Yeah, so you can just drop stuff in. It's just it's kind of pre-mixed, if you know what I mean.
Prefab.
That's a good idea. Might as well start doing that.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Let's come out of there and listen to your beat. Thank you, Tom.
You're welcome.
Sweet. Right. Ready to listen to the tune. 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
My love.
So the way you have it set up, when you bring out this track, it's like they have like your unique stamp on it, and it's like it's really good. You can notice it, and it's like it keeps it very consistent. The level.
I was wondering how you were able to keep so consistent with the mixing. I don't know if it makes sense. I'm gonna have to steal that from you. But the beat was nice. The beat was crazy.
Right, what was that? What was that sound at like 43 seconds? It was so nice. It's like a fluty sound.
You know,
I don't know, I can't sing it, but fuck it. 43 seconds.
oh, the lead.
Yeah, the lead. Yeah.
Yeah.
It should have been more of that. That was nice.
It kind of made me laugh. That lead, kind of comical.
No, that's my kind of lead.
Is it?
Yeah, the kind of leads that I aspire to, at least.
No, I enjoyed that, man. It gave like an old school like drum and bass kind of feel. So I mean, that like a little bit wobbly as well, but that clap as well, it was nice. Like the drums were fat. Even the bass, yeah, I like the bass as well. And like Tack said, the mix was good all throughout. So I can't really fault it, to be honest, bro.
Thank you, appreciate it.
No worries.
Yeah, again, really impressive for the hour. Drums super clean. I wonder if they're a little too clean. Maybe a little more reverb on them, but other than that, it's just so like punchy. Mixes beautiful, came through super clear. Yeah, just really nice tune. And yeah, again, yeah, your style, your flavor, you can hear that it's a tablet beat straight away. It's great.
Cheers, man. Appreciate that.
So the next person is Tack. If you're ready to share your story, mate, and give us a little breakdown, that'd be great.
Basically, I had the where the fuck did I put the sample? There's the sample. I cut out most of the low end, so I kept the and playing the different chop of the changes. And on this part, mostly low. So they did like the wind, so it's like a texture part. The vocal sample chops, things, different drums here than the first part, but you're gonna have to listen to that. And then third part to it as well, different drums. And I'm gonna let you in into a little thing, EXO. I don't know if I should give you this. Fuck it. Plugin, fucking sick. You can just find the bare drums, bare drum patterns. You match it to the BPMs you want, blah blah, by changing that. Import it into your drum pad or whatever, automation sequence or whatever, and change things. So it can give you drum and bass, it can give you like weird offbeat techno type shit. I did that for a third segment. Yeah, you have 3 different parts to it. Not that much. I just basically threw different ideas I've already done together. I couldn't really think of anything, so.
Alright, cool. Thank you, man. Come out of there and listen to the tune. Alright, boom. Tax tune. We're all ready to go. 3, 2,
You're ready to be disappointed, that's all I'm gonna say.
1, let's go.
I think you're.
You're mad.
Did someone get murked by a shell or something like America or Yoshi? Or I just heard some sound in your tune and it just sounded like a cow.
You found that effect, the effects.
Yeah, it sounds like like Yoshi getting hit by like a green shell in Mario Kart or something.
I think that's what it's from. It's from one of the Astro packs that I've got. I'm sure I said like Mario or something shell, and I was like, fuck it. Basically, what I did there is just throw together ideas I've already done, and just not as good this time, just not as good as last time. But I'll let you guys be the judge.
I think for the experimental piece that it was, it worked as a composition, but also did it as a song.
It was consistently strange all the way through.
Yeah, but the sounds kind of melded together in like a nice like dystopian way, and like it was quite pleasant to listen to, like as I went through.
Did the vocal bit, and it was just playing. Like, I was thinking then, like, it's not really a beat, but it'd sound good in like I don't know. I was thinking of something like like Top Boy or something. Like seeing if they were like running away or something like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it sounds good like background music or
definitely
composition.
Definitely.
And then the drum and bass just came in the end.
That was Exo's fault. I couldn't find the drums that kind of fit.
No. It was funny, man, boys. It was still work though. I can't even lie.
Right, let's keep it rolling. The next one, which is Louis.
Is it me that? Nice.
You and then Exponenshall. So, Louis, if you're ready to share your screen.
Yeah. Wasn't a big fan of the sample, and also like to keep the sample in the tracks fully as much as possible. Didn't really have any ideas. I made it really slow, but I also wanted to change. I didn't have enough time to really change, kind of like double time it. But I brought kicks and drums here. There's a guy that I'm a big fan of actually, by the name of Ramdaful.
Yeah,
and
I've got that pack as well. He's sick.
Exactly, and I didn't realize. I just listened to his whole like discography like properly. I didn't realize he had packs on there, so I was like, I got some of his packs, and I love the sounds there. It's just like fat kicks, like pause. It's like very fat. But the sample, I just kept the sample in as well, like so. Took it up to 116 in tempo, and that's about it. Added some toppers here for the drums to make it a bit more interesting, and then some vocals at the beginning and throughout. And that's it. Super simple, super short. Super basic.
Right, dope. Thank you. If we're all ready to go listen to the LABWOLF beat.
Happy.
Jump in the chat and 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Nice, man. You seem to be like stuck on this beautiful like future R&B groove wave recently. And it's shown itself in all your tunes. It's nice though. It's really nice.
116. I'm trying to keep it up at that tempo. I'm trying to like flip it up, but I don't know much about that speed.
The next one, which is Louis.
Nice.
You and then Exponenshall. So, Louis, if you're ready to share your screen.
I didn't really pay attention.
That was hashtag vibes, bro. Yeah. You got a good ear for like sampling and putting the right vox in.
And that's up with the chops. That's sorry when take you off.
No, it's calm.
Chops. They were all off at the like second half of the chorus. But
I didn't even know. I didn't notice that, bro. I enjoyed listening to the whole thing. You got the right, especially like the I don't know what it's called, but it's like Daft Punk uses it. That little the kind of, in the background.
The ramp.
But nah, they all sounded nice together. It was a vibe, man.
Thank you.
Well done.
Vocal chops are great. Everything just fit together like perfectly. I can imagine that like I wonder like if it dropped out to like the vocals at some parts, it become like a normal beat that someone could actually rap on or sing on or something. But then as it is, it kind of sounded like an intro for someone else's song or like an outro or something that would just play great in an album, like a little interlude at the end of a song or something.
I like that.
Really like the vibe. Like what you did with the vocals. Thought the vocals were like really, really good. I feel like there was. I think it was lacking something to go with the vocals. Some sort of like lead or maybe like some sort of like pad. You know what I mean?
No, I'm with it.
Felt like that's the only thing it was lacking. But apart from that, I thought it was like really good. Really good.
Thank you. Yeah, I felt like I said the whole thing. I kind of felt rushed today, so I apologize.
Well, you're always rushed. That's
always.
That's
the thing. I feel like if I can give any advice to anyone out there, it's like don't multitask.
Don't do Soundclash.
Yeah.
the next one, which is Louis.
Nice.
You and then Exponenshall. So, Louis, if you're ready to share your screen. If you're ready to share your screen with us and give us a little beat breakdown, that'd be great.
Okay, so that's the original sample. What I basically did is chopped it up just a little bit there, if you can see on the top one. Recorded it into Edison. Then I made 2 samples. I turned it down 500 cents, and then pitched it up an octave so it kind of gives that effect. And when it comes in, I've got a peak controller here. Took some of the low end out. Yeah, just a little bit. It's a little harsh in the middle, so I took a little bit of that out. I tried playing with it for quite a while. It took about 20 minutes. It went into trap soul and then kind of like a trap, and then I thought it just doesn't work with the chords, so I kind of just did what I could with it. Added a little bit of reverb to give it some atmosphere. This is going to minus 1 billion points, I know, but I had to use a drum loop because of time. Wonder Girl. But you know, she's a girl, man. A little effects there. I got a bass, kind of fat. I tried to do a sine bass, but it just didn't work with it, so I went with that. None of this is mixed, by the way, so I understand if it sounds, some sounds are harsh and that, or some sounds a little bit weak. I made a little sine thing with GMS, just the free stock FL1, but it's got some nice sounds on it. And then this bit here, I just kind of, like I said, I was running out of time, so I just freestyled on the keyboard. And yeah, it's very short, very basic, very simple, but first time for everything, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, I suppose when you're ready to listen to it.
Right, dope, yeah. Thank you. Let's come out
no worries.
And go into the chat. If everyone's ready, do 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
You know that lead sound you have when you kind of start freestyling on the piano?
Yeah, yeah.
You use 3S oscillator for that?
Nah, bro. GMS, yeah. It's called Sad Machines. It's the when you play around with like sound design and different things like that, that's the best one, bro.
Thanks, I spent time making it in 3S oscillator.
The next one, which is Louis.
Look at me that. Nice.
You and then Exponenshall. So, Louis, if you're ready to share your screen.
West Coast feel. I think it's just because of that lead. Then also with the other the counter melody that you have with it.
I appreciate that, man.
You
Thank
watch
you.
Simon Sevilla on FL, I mean, YouTube.
Yeah.
It has kind of like particular moments where it's similar in style, but that's a good thing. That's a really good thing.
Yeah, I've heard his stuff. I remember like trying to remake a couple of his stuff when I started making out. But yeah. No, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you.
What did you put on the main pad when it dropped? It was like filtering, was it? It was like a filter cutting off or something, opening.
Yeah, so I put an LFO, so I think it was a sine, might have been a sine wave, I think it was. Yeah, sine LFO, and just sped it up.
It was nice.
Yeah, and then I added the second layer, but higher octave, sorry, just to give it a bit more bit of contrast and a bit of a more full, if you get me.
Yeah, I felt that.
I appreciate it.
No, I was going to say your mix sounded really full. There wasn't a lot of space in there. It sounded. Obviously, there was a little bit of mixing problems on the drums, but you just.
Yeah. I had to use. I'm gutted, man, because drums are like my favorite part. Go and ham on the drums, but I suppose I'll have to.
Yeah, no. I use loops a lot of the time in this challenge because like it's just so much easier to get like from nothing to something.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, I feel like if you're going from scratch, you're going to spend like at least 15-20 minutes in your drums, and that's
the thing.
Commitment you can't always make. Sometimes you haven't got the time to do it.
Yeah, but it's one of those. It's one of them ones, really.
No, I know the feeling. We all know the feeling.
I thought it was very impressive for your first one.
No, thank you, man. Appreciate that. There's a high standard, so I appreciate it. It's definitely something that it's stuff I'm going to start working on. I think I'll just give myself a time limit because obviously we're locked down on that now. You've got time to just relax and do stuff, but under time pressure, yeah, definitely. Because you look at the clock, you've only just chopped the sample, it's 20 minutes gone. You're like, oh.
All right. Okay, so we've heard all the tracks. Now it's time to cast our votes. Does anyone need any time to go back and listen to anything? Or has everyone got their order sorted?
I'm ready.
Pretty ready.
Right, it's me first, then Sean, and then Ollie. So for me, my favourite today was Louis' song, LABWOLF. So I give you first. Then I would go Sean, just because it's I couldn't really find many faults with it, other than a little too long. Then I'd go for Exponenshall third. Brought a lot of flavour for first attempt at this. Really proud of your effort. Tom, I would put you next. Really like your tune, really good vibe. I liked everyone's tunes. It's always difficult. Ollie, I'd then put you. I wanted to put you higher because I did like a bit weird. Take it and make it your own. Tack, I liked yours as well, but if I had to pick anyone's, you had some quite glaring mixing errors. But other than that, I did enjoy the vibe of everyone's today. So that's my order.
Okay, I went Louis first. Great move, good vibe. It sounded like something that was like familiar, like something that you could already heard before.
Awesome.
I went Tom next. Strong mix. I thought it was clear, everything was clean, maybe a bit too clean. Could be done with some more effects or something, but it was slightly harsh on the highs for me. And then Feazilla, I went you next. I really liked the energy. I thought it could have been better executed, but like I still thought like the sound choice was good, like the sample choice. I went Ollie after that. I liked the energy. It gave me some interesting vibes from it, some like Massive Attack vibes, and I'm a Massive Attack fan. I went Marshall after that, Exponenshall after that. I thought it was solid. I think there was a bit of like swing in the drums that might have been a bit out of times. Maybe like killed the groove a little bit, but apart from that, it was pretty good. And Tack went you last, even though I liked like the middle section, I didn't really rate the end section or the first section. So I kind of like, you know, thought I should punish you for it. But yeah, they were all good attempts, and like, you know, each one had its own energy to it, and it was good.
Yes. Sorry, was that that was Louis first, then Tom second, right?
Yeah, Louis, Tom,
Yeah.
Feezy, Ollie, Marshall.
Yeah, I'm going to go Sean first. I thought it was a really nice tune all around. Good job. Second place, Tom. Same reasons, basically. You guys are both really, I really like this. Great. Then I'm going to go for Louis. Great song, but I just say it relied quite heavily on the vocals. I know I was penalised for that. Not necessarily by you, but I thought that's why it would have been. It's probably my favourite track to listen to. But then I'd go Feazilla. Really like that track. I really enjoyed it. Actually. I could have easily voted it first, but it was really close between everyone. Then Exponenshall. I really liked your track. It was a bit short, but under the time pressure, like really nice one. I like the drums. I liked all the sounds that you used. So yeah. And then Tack, I actually liked yours probably more than everyone else liked yours, or like more than you liked it. But like, it definitely wasn't as wasn't what I was expecting from you, and not necessarily in a good way. So, but it was good. It was good. I don't know. It was good. I can't really follow it. It was weird. It was funny.
Weird is always good sometimes.
Thank you, Ollie. Right, moving on to Tom.
Alright, so first I want to give it to Sean. Most developed track, most full sounding track. Mad. Next I'm going to give it to Louis. It was the most memorable. The vocals in that were sick. Love it. Next I'm going to go Marshall for bringing an original, unique vibe and decent length and a good mix too. And then in fourth, Fees brought some good vibes, good sample selection. Mix was a bit obviously a bit too high in the highs, needed a bit more bass. Then I'm going to give it to Ollie. I found the drums interesting. I feel like the mix in that was also could have been a little bit better. And then in last, I'm going to give it to Tack. I feel like to your standards, it was a bit lower than usual, and I feel like the switch up didn't really work. And usually your switch-ups are like really good, which is why I put you in last. And I also think that the mix needed quite a lot of work this time, so that's why you're in last. But good effort from everyone.
Thank you for your scores, Tom. Tack, let's hear yours.
First, I went with Sean. Nothing wrong with it. It was amazing. The change up, the bass, everything was great. Plus, send me that. I'm gonna try to freestyle to it.
Yeah, please, mate. Yeah, it's grime, so you know, do what you want.
Second, I went with Louis. It's just like the type of music I commonly listen to. Nice R&B vibes. It was like his usual stuff, but it was just really good. There's nothing I can say bad about that as well. Third was Tom. Again, it was really close between him and Louis. It's just, I listened to more that style of music from Louis than I would with the stuff that Tom makes. I wouldn't say it was any worse or any better. It was the same really. Next, Expo. I feel like it was in the same vein, like the R&B-ish kind of vibe. It's great, but it just wasn't as developed as the other two. That's the only thing.
The next one, which is Louis.
Nice.
You and then Exponenshall. So, Louis, if you're ready to share your screen.
It's just like, over time, you just build more and more, and you find more things that you like about it. Because I was listening to it more and more in between each part, and I was just like, okay, I like that part, and I was finding little things that I like more and more about it. And then for Fees, it was great, but I don't know, it's just not my vibe. Like, if I'm gonna have reggae, I just like the old school reggae. I'm trapped in that old mentality. I'm getting old now these days.
All right, cool. Sweet. On to the last one. Next one, sorry. LABWOLF, Louis. Let's hear your.
So yeah, I put first place at SHAUN just because, again, some of the same results. It's like Tak was saying, it's a good song. It's like a complete song as well and ready to go. Second place, I have Ollie. I would have given it to Ollie first place, but I figured I just can't do that considering the song that you had put out, Sean. So I was like, it's too good. But Ollie, I really liked your track. I thought that with like the proper development and everything would have been a great track for like anything really. You can do a lot with it.
Thanks, man.
Third place, I put Exponenshall. I thought that was a really good first attempt. A lot of things, I mean, could be changed, but what you did with all the seeing your free loops helped basically, helped with the decision and how the whole structure was of the song. I enjoyed it. And where am I at now? Fourth place, Tom. Enjoyed that as well. It's good, but I didn't really stand out to me too much as like the other stuff does. So I thought it needed to be like accounted for. And then it's like very sharp in my ear at times. And Tak as well. Last, unfortunately, but it's some of the same reasons as well. I felt like it was just too much for me to keep track of, but it was a good effort as well.
Sweet, thank you. Right, on to the last set of results, and that's you, Expo. Let's hear it.
Okay, first I went with Louis. The top three were really close, to be honest. Louis, I just thought he had the vibe, he used the vocals really well, and he kept the sampling the whole time. I think that's always key in the sample challenges, make it like distinguished anyway. Close second, I went with Shaun. Full track, flawless really. It was really good. Like I said, it was close. I just felt like because you didn't use the sample that much in the midsection, but that's the only really fault I can really give you, to be honest, bro. Third, Tom, I thought yours was really good as well. You were close. It was a tough decision between the top three anyway. Yours again, it's a really good mix. I really like the sound selection you used as well. A memorable one as well. Then I went to Feezy. I just thought the last few places it was hard to judge, to be honest, but I thought Feezy, your mix was pretty clean. I enjoyed the vibe. It was different. It's always hard to go first as well, I know. But yeah, I still really liked yours as well. I then went with Tak, purely on the basis because you tried, you went for it. You just tried different things, see what could work. And just because the thing is about music, it doesn't mean like it's not about everyone liking the music. There could be someone out there that really likes that and can make that into an amazing track. Do you know what I mean? But you put a lot of effort into it. And last but definitely not least, Ollie. Just for the same reason as mine, to be honest, bro, is like it was just the most underdeveloped. Mine wasn't. Mine was very short as well. But in terms of the sounds and everything that was in the music itself, it wasn't bad at all, bro. But yeah, that's about it, to be honest. But well done to everyone anyway.
Great to everyone.
Cool.
I'm giving my claps now. Like I'm not doing the clap at the end.
Hey, mate, stressful hour.
I'm ready to go.
Wait, 3 hours. What am I talking about? It's been like 3 hours. Right now. What's going on?
Production, 1 hour show.
Hey, you gotta,
Great secrets.
You gotta stick to it.
All right, cool. So the results are in. 7 of us today. Big challenge, high standards, good tunes all around. Unfortunately, there has to be a loser. It's all subjective though. So as Expo was saying, anyone could love any of these tracks. They could be their favorite tracks. So without further ado, 7th place this week is Tak with 7 points. Congrats, bro. Then in 6th, we've got Ollie with 15. Then in 5th, myself with 16. Then in 4th, we have our guest Expo with 19. Then we get into the podium positions. In 3rd, we have Tom with 24 points. In 2nd, we have LABWOLF with 32 points. And then 1st, again, we have Shaun with 34 points.
Not quite flawless, mate. Not quite flawless.
Not quite. So, as we decided last time, if you win off your own sample, then you decide who picks the next one.
Okay, well, Exponenshall. I felt like he showed up with a strong game. So I would like to see what he would pick, bring something fresh, new ears, new perspective. So yeah, if you're keen to get involved for Sunday's one, yeah, I'd let you have it.
Say no more, man.
There you go.
I'll do my worst.
Yeah, do it.
All right, well, thank you, Expo, for joining us today. Thank you, everyone else, for joining in as regulars. Well done, Sean, for winning today. And see you all on Sunday. See everyone at home next time. Yeah. See ya.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.